following program may or may not suck. It's brought to you in Technicolor and will not broadcast full frontal nudity. It is intended entirely for immature audiences. Parental discretion will be completely disregarded. Its hosts, producers, accountants, lawyers, and dry cleaners are not responsible for damaged or stolen vehicles. And finally, celebrity impersonators may or may not be used.
Let's do it.
Live from Tanland, it's the Tin Man Show. Sponsored by Pickleball Anytime, the fastest and easiest way to have your very own pickleball court on any hard surface. And Itch Be Gone. For those tough to scratch places, it's Itch Be Gone. And now, your host, David G, the Tin Man.
The sleep is still in my eyes, the dream is still in my head. I heave a sigh and sadly smile and lie a while in bed. I wish that it might come to pass, not fade like all my dreams. Just think of what's my life might be in a world like guarantee. I don't think I can carry on this cold and empty
He's back. Haven't gotten rid of me yet. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna say? How's he gonna screw up today? Well, I'm not gonna screw up. I'm not gonna screw up. You know, I spent the last day self-reflecting. Anybody is self-reflect? I was self-reflecting. That's right. Self-reflecting. My life has changed so much since I started doing this. It's got its goods and it's got its not so goods. I'm not going to say bad. You know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I'll tell you one thing. Got a whole new fucking family, baby! We are family. This is a real family now. It's a real family. And people are jealous that we have a real family now. Everything I've been saying from day one. It's not about the money. It's not about the views. It's about the people that are with me right now. Now, I can see the number of people, and that's about where it should be, 30 people. That's the family. These are the real people that have been with me since day one. that have been with me since day one, supported me since day one, know me since day one. These are the people. A lot of these other channels, these other live streamers, and I don't watch many. I really don't. I've watched a few. You know the ones, I'm not going to mention them. But I look forward to doing this, to be with you guys. Now, I could play some music, go inside in the air condition. It's 100 degrees in Florida today. Went down to 90 right now. And I could go in the chat. And I'd be happy to be in the chat with the family. But I get to be the DJ.
Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by.
You know, I know that you guys are as happy to see each other together in this chat room as I am to see you guys in this chat room. And that's the beauty of it. It's like, you know, there's a million other things you could be doing tonight. A million other things. But you look forward to getting together with your people. Like I look forward to getting together with my people, you. If I wasn't sitting here, I'd probably be in that chat room right now. I swear to you. I swear to you. I've had so many amazing people reach out to me. Again, they're always reaching out to me. Matter of fact, I'm going to read some stuff that I have gotten in the last couple of days. You know, I enjoy doing that, and then we'll read the chat. And, you know, we'll keep it rolling with that. I got some great music for you tonight. Tell you, last night, had a little storm here, crazy storm. I don't know if that tornado, hurricane's coming your way, but me personally, shit, I woke up last night to the sound of thunder.
Woke last night to the sound of thunder. How far off I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. And it's funny how the night moves when you just don't seem to have as much to lose. Strange how the night moves with autumn closing in. Night moves. Night moves. Yeah. I sure remember the night moves. And funny how you remember. Funny how you remember.
I got nothing left to lose. I got nothing left to lose. Nothing left to lose. They already tried to take everything from me, but they couldn't take you from me. They couldn't take this from us. They took Andrea from me. Collateral damage. I got nothing left to lose. So I wake up every morning in Florida and I look out the window and I look forward to my Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, large iced coffee with 4 pumps of caramel, extra milk, extra ice, and that first sip wakes me up, and I say to myself, I just want to celebrate. I just want to celebrate. I just want to celebrate. And I just want to celebrate. You know what's funny? So many miserable people out there in cyberspace. They didn't even like my new backdrop. Oh, your backdrop looks like shit. Who would say that? Shit, I love the new backdrop. Oh, your backdrop looks like shit. What, they're sitting in the fucking woods, in their cabin with Wi-Fi. Thank you, T-Ray. I love you. I love all you guys. Shit. I talk to a lot of you guys off stream. Shit, I talk to T-Ray all the time. I love calling her. I love hearing her voice. If I'm thinking of something, I call her. I call Tony TV. I speak to Shelly. I speak to Penelope. I mean, we're like friends now. This is just not about fucking me sitting here on this camera. Like I said, man, this ends tomorrow. I made some really good friends. Lifelong friends. You know? So anyway, I was self-reflecting. And you know what I was reflecting on also? I got a lesson to teach you Gen Zers out there. Here's another lesson from the Tan Man. There's one thing that I find unfucking acceptable, besides disrespecting women. And that is, ready for this, guys? Being late. That's right. I'm never fucking late. I'll be 20 minutes early just to be in position so I'm not late. I think being late is the most disrespectful thing you could do. Now, 5 minutes late, I'm not talking about. Now we're talking 20 minutes, half hour. Now, if you got a reason for it and there was an issue, a problem, whatever, I get that. Traffic. Hey, listen, somebody will text me, Dave, I'm on my way, I'm in traffic. I'll say, take your time. I'm already here. Take your time. I'm here. Okay, I'm here. Don't take your time. Don't worry. I don't want anybody to get nervous that they're late. At least if you reach out to me and tell me why. But not just being late because you think you're fashionable to be fucking late when you're supposed to meet somebody for, say, lunch or dinner. Okay? Now, being fashionably late for a party, I get that part. I mean, I don't want to be the first one there either. You know what I mean? You walk into the party, you're the first one there. It's a little freaky. You know? I get that. Gen Z, if you're listening, do your best to be on time. When people ask me to pick them up at the airport, they never wait outside that terminal. I am in position. I'm at the gas station because you can't stay in front of the terminal. So I just park and I'll wait. They come out, boom, I pull up like an Uber driver. I'm not getting paid, but I told them I'd be there and I am there. There's nothing worse than getting off a plane for 2, 3, 4 hours. You can't wait to get the hell out of there. And the guy who's supposed to pick you up isn't on time. Just saying, shit happens. I get it. As long as you communicate, it's all good. But just don't not show up and be late. I know a lot of people like that. And it drives me nuts. You tell me you're meeting me at 12 o'clock for lunch. You better be there at 12 o'clock. Or call me and let me know that you're going to be late. And then I'll be like, no problem. Don't get nervous. Take your time. It's all good. I'm already here. It's all good. It's called being considerate. You ever hear of that word? Consideration for others. Inconsiderate. Considerate. Sorry to go off on this. It happened to me today. And it freaks me out.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas?
You know, a lot of these kids, right? They want to be respected. They're older now. They want to be heard. They want to be taken seriously. They're in their 20s. They want to be heard. They're not kids anymore. They're making their own decisions. They want to be heard. They want to be taken seriously. I'll take your ass seriously if you're not late. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this song.
Must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea?
I've decided that we are going to do something positive with this show. No more bullshit. The trolls will come and go. I'm not going to give them the attention. The other day, the guy said, "Oh, you robbed my house in '88 in Missouri." And I actually debated the guy. You know why? Because in my mind, in my shallow, hollow mind, I never want to embarrass his family and have them think that I am somebody that I am not. So when somebody pops in here and says shit like that, or calls up and said, "Why you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night?" Keeps going on, and then you realize it was a prank call anyway. You know, I feel like I have to speak up on the issue because I don't want you to think that that shit's not, it's true. It's like, you know, I'm not calling anybody's girlfriend in the middle of the fucking night. Trust me on that. And I never robbed anybody's house. You know, and I don't want you to think, "Oh, he finally found me. He found me since '88. What's it, 2025? The guy found me." You know, and here I am giving this guy life for some reason because I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. And people tell me, "Dude, what are you doing, man? Why are you even fucking letting these idiots get to you? What are you, you're a moron." But it's not that. It's really about you guys. If we only had the 20 people here, and, you know, here I am, like, talking to Gen Z, and then you got idiots like these trolls who are out in the woods with their keyboards and their fat fucking fingers on their stained shirts, on their ripped couch, with their other hand in a vat of ice cream, Rocky Road. And I'm answering these morons. That's where I have the learning curve of only doing this for 4 months. You know what I mean? And I've constantly let them get into my head with this bullshit. And again, it was only just to, you know, if you get allegations thrown against you, it's like my first reaction is to respond. You know? So anyway, you know, I don't want you guys to think that I'm not, you know, who I say I am, because I am. And the people that know me out of this cyberspace bullshit, this black, dark fucking web bullshit, that's all this shit is. We have something special here. These people are all full of shit. Got guys on here, you know, they're just trying to stir up that shit. Because they ain't got any real content. Then you got guys that I'm their content, which that I'll never understand, but hey, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. For me, I just say, hey, guys, ready for this? Come as you are.
Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as I know and me. Take your time, hurry up, choice is yours, don't be late. Take
this is the way we started this show, with the music and the conversation and the music and the conversation. It was a combination of that. And I realized today, I was like, what did I change besides fighting with everybody who comes on through this fucking door? What did I do? How did I change this? Not that I went back and looked at old shows, because I never did. I'm just saying to myself, where did I change, man? I just turned into this like angry person that I'm not. Shit, I had the best day. I was reflecting all day. And I was reading, texts and comments and direct messages from people that I'm going to get to in a minute. And the support is off the charts, man. I'll never stop because of these people. You know why? Because they make me feel like I am part of their life now. And if that's what it is, then that's what I don't care if there's 10 people, 20 people. I always say, if I helped one person who's watching me, made them feel better, gave them some advice that I might be talking about, taught them something, how to be a man, then I did my job. And that's all this is. It's not about money. It's not about donations. It's not about numbers or subscriptions, because in reality, listen, I know it as much as anybody else. Look, I could monetize right now. You could be seeing commercials right now. I don't want that shit. Yeah, I watched Buddy the other night. It was every 2 words he had another commercial. I mean, God bless him. Let him pay his bills. I'm not disrespecting him whatsoever. It's the way of YouTube. But, I mean, I don't want that in my shit. I just don't. I get mad when people send me country music. I get freaked out. I know you guys love country music, but for me, I'm a rock guy. What can I tell you? You know what I mean?
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly?
So anyway, I have some stuff that I made copies of that I thought I'd read to you guys. And you know what? Let me hold on. I want to see who's here. Sorry about that. Always like to say hello to the family before we get rolling. Just give me a sec so I can get online. Got no internet. Okay, so whatever. I'll just look at the camera. I can see it. Tony TV, love you, brother. T-Ray, what more can I say about her? Shelly, love you. Taurus, the good witch. Let me tell you about Taurus, the good witch. Taurus, the good witch, did a personal reading for me today, or yesterday. Tony TV sent it to me because I didn't know where to find it, and I found it. And I listened to it. Man, I hope that shit comes true. The last one did. I mean, it was beautiful. Every card that came out was positive shit.
Power off.
It was all positive. It was really good. It's like, man, I hope that shit really comes true. And the last one did. 2 things that she read me on the first reading actually happened. And then I got a personal, that was everybody reading. Now I got a personal reading. And all those cards that came out really made me feel great. Pointed in the right direction. So Taurus, I love you. Thank you so much. Everybody subscribe to Taurus, the Good Witch, please. You can see my video. I saw she did one for one of Bunny's. Night Owl got a reading. That was nice. Was sharing the love. No problem with that. Listen, I don't care what's going on over there anymore. I really don't. I don't. I mean, I heard, they want to keep that narrative going and keep those morons over there, All-Star and Cali Girl and the Cowboy. We'll talk about that in a minute, too. Let him. Let him. We don't need that shit here. We don't need it. I mean, you know, it's all fine. If he wants to continue on around that road and try to take down this family, it's not going to happen. So you can talk till you're blue in the face, change the subject, talk about Procter and Gamble, play some tunes, do whatever you want. We love you. That's what I came over to see. That's what I want to see over there. Believe me, I tuned in last night. I wasn't on. I was hoping Buddy was on. He wasn't. I looked. Like, I think I'm getting hooked on this shit too now. I was waiting to see Buddy come on. He wasn't on. I'm a fan. I hate to tell you. Look, I know he's got a past with some people. I get that. He's done some things to me I didn't appreciate. But if I can forgive, anybody can fucking forgive. Because you don't want to go through this world feeling like negative energy. You just don't. I don't need that shit. I'm fucking happy. I'm under a palm tree. You guys were at the beach with me yesterday. I'll tell you some more shit about my pickleball business. That's all positive right now. I'm not going to worry about that shit. Fuck that. Got the wrong guy. Got the wrong guy. Only thing left is to call me a Ponzi schemer and a serial killer. Anything else, hey, whatever you want to say, go for it. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you give me life, but you never told me about the fire.
Davey sent $5, so is it the Bahamas or Hawaii?
Every once in a while, I gotta open the door, let some AC out here. That's how hot it is. That was a good dono. That was Guns N' Roses, I think. Song I never heard, but at least it was rock and roll, baby. Anyway, let me just tell you about some of the people that we have in this family. We have some of the most beautiful women in this family that you could ever imagine. And I know that for a fact. Look, people friend me on Facebook. I'm friends with them. I see who they are. They send me pictures. And these women are gorgeous. I mean, we are so, I don't know, you guys have no idea who these women are that we're dealing with. That's why I'm so protective. And I talk about respect and everything for women. Okay? I mean, I had a conversation today before we went on text with one of our family members that was so beautiful, and it meant so much to me that it made me feel unstoppable. Unstoppable. Because in her wording, I actually mean something to her, and I've been helpful to her in her life somehow, you know, even with my craziness and my craziness. She was actually saying, hey man, you know, you've helped me. And she's a lot younger than me, and I feel, it just, the words just hit me, and I was like, shit, that's what I'm talking about. This is working. It's working. You know, it's not all shits and giggles and negative energy. I was saying shit that resonated, and, you know, we got some real fans now, family. They love to watch this because they love the messages. Today's message is be on time. Sure, there's going to be some more messages before we're done. Okay. Let's read some, okay, my Wi-Fi just came back. Let me try to get on the live, see what I could do. Because I want to say hello to everybody, which I enjoy doing.
Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. I've made up my mind. I'm just another heart in need of rescue.
First name tonight, R-Day. What up, my boy? Love this kid, R-Day. He's from a different part of the country than me. And I love this guy now. We had our differences, and now we don't. And he's family now. He's good. He's R-Day. And I'm a fan of his too. I love tuning in to R-Day. Makes me happy to see R-Day on his live stream. You guys should all check out R-Day. Listen, RD, listen, man. Put your live stream name on there so people can check you out, bro. Let them see you. Talk to the Sling Blade guy, and I love that shit. R-Day. Yo, this is Sling Blade. Funny shit, man. Love it. Marianne, how many Name That Tunes am I going to have to do? We just going to have a one-on-one Name That Tune with you? This shit don't happen till you get in the Tournament of Champions. I'll just keep going. I'll just keep sending out prizes until Marianne gets into the Tournament of Champions. End of story. Joni Girl. I'm typing there saying he gave a thing around. Joni Girl. I never know which Joni is Joni, but if this is Joni, hey Joni, hope you're all right tonight. Hope all is well. I see your buddies over there fucking, I get the notifications. Somebody's getting scammed somewhere. Who knows? No comment. Shelly. Love Shelly. Freaking love Shelly, man. What can I say about Shelly that I haven't said every night? She's real. That's all you need to know. She's real. That's it. Shelly's one of those people, when the going get tough, the tough get going. I know other people that when the going gets tough, they fucking run for the hills. Yeah. No names mentioned. Tony TV. My right-hand man. And I don't mean that in a bad way or anything like that. I love the guy. Shit, without him, I wouldn't even be doing this, I swear to God. If Tony quits on me, I'm done. That's all I can tell you. He is the man. The best thing that ever happened to me on IRL, and no disrespect to anybody else, but Tony TV, he's got this shit. He knows what he's doing. I don't.
Jonesy sent $10. Thank you for accepting me. David, you're a rock star.
Waiting for the break of day, searching for something to say, flashing lights against the sky, giving up, I close my eyes, sitting cross-legged on the floor. 25 or 6 to 4. Staring blindly into space, getting up to splash my face, wanting just to stay away, wondering how much I can take. Should I try to do some more? 25 or 6 to 4.
Jonesy, thank you so much for that donation. It's beautiful. Let me just explain something to you about Tanland, okay, baby? You don't have to buy your way in here like you did on that other channel. We will love you for who you are. The donations are wonderful and beautiful, but don't feel like you have to spend money here like that, because I know what you used to do over there, and I watched you, and I can't even imagine how much you spent, and in the end to just get tossed out like dust. I never could understand that. It was one night when I was watching early on my days over there, and you were throwing $100 bills around at her like they were just candy. And for her to ever do what she did to you is the ultimate travesty on the fucking planet. If that doesn't tell you what that girl is, nothing will. I don't know what you could never do anything besides kidnap my children or say something about my children that would ever be bad enough for all you've done for that girl. And it just goes to show who she is. I mean, she's not real. She's not real. You were like a mother to her. You listen, we all heard you. Look, we knew you were crazy, and we knew whatever. I mean, you were doing what you did, man. I never understood this shit to begin with. But all you did for that woman, for her to just disregard you, I just want you to know that the donations here go to my son's school, okay? He's going to trade school right now. It helps him out with his lunch now. I already paid for the school itself. So we love you. You don't have to feel obligated to send donations. I just want you to know that. I mean, it's great that you do. I'm not trying to say, you know, I don't want you to feel like you have to be accepted here, because it's never been the case. A lot of people here have never donated, and we love them just the same. I mean, as long as they're cool and they're good and they, you know, part of the family, and, you know, the people here love each other too. It's not just me. It's like they love each other. They're all the same names whenever I'm on. It's like a family gathering, and it gives them, you know, again, they could be doing 50 other things, Netflix, movies, the news, out with their families, whatever, but they choose to be here with me, and I feel blessed. I really do, and I'm glad you joined us. And if other people have a problem with it, they need to get over it. They need to get over it. ASAP. They need to get over it. I'm just saying. That's all. Anyway, what else we got?
I'm a one-way motorway. I'm a road that drives away, follows you back home.
And it's funny because me and Joni, man, I can play you some shit right now. She was right in there with the rest of them, burying the Tan Man. At first, she loved me, thought I was a star. Then as soon as Elisa turned on me, that's the narrative. You got to follow the leader, otherwise you're, you know, you're done too. And, you know, and I know she was right there, and a lot of things were said about her. But when Dina said, if Dina told me to accept Joni, you know how I feel about Dina. She's been doing this a lot longer than me. So it's always, you know, as long as the people accept you back, you know, there are people I wanted to bring back that they wouldn't let me, so I can't. You know, this is like a family thing, man. It's not just about me. I'm just a guy in front of the fucking camera. That's it. You know.
I'm a street light shining man. I'm a white light blinding bright, burning off and on. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these times.
It's times like these you learn to love again. Boom. Boom. Let me tell you something. See this right here? $20 at Walmart. These are my favorite things in the world. My earbuds. I live in stereo. I always have my headphones on. I'm always listening to my playlist. I love it. I live in stereo, man. I really do. I love music. Music is my life. It's like the soundtrack of everything I'm doing. When I'm feeling sad, I play sad shit. When I'm feeling up, I play good stuff. You know? It's all you need right here. This will help you work out, get in shape. I play pickleball with these things in my ear. I don't even know what the score is. I don't care. Shit, I'm listening to fucking Hotel for California, Led Zeppelin, Def Leppard, and I'm playing pickleball. People hate me for that. Because I don't communicate with my partner. Like, just let me know, you know, sometimes when they come to the net at the end of the game and it's over, I didn't even know the fucking score. Oh, it's over? We're done? Anyway, I have some DMs that I want to read. First one was pretty interesting. have you spoken, and why would I, to Cowboy about his arrest? No. But I'll tell you what, I found these just now. Only cool people like Cowboy smoke these. Now this is the cool thing to smoke. Havana Honeys. This makes you fucking cool. Makes you look like a real man. He left these here. Anyway, somebody sent me a clip of, I guess when he got out of jail, he went home and he did some live streaming. And it's funny because here he is. The guy just got out of jail and he's mentioning me, Lucille Balls, and Andrea. I watched this and I started to laugh. Okay, I'm just going to give you an overview of how ridiculous some other people and how hard up they are for content have interjected themselves after being outed into our lives. Okay? Into our narrative. Okay? It's all about him. Everything that we do here is about him. He's dictating everything. Okay? And now I'm listening to this. Somebody sent it to me. It was a clip. Guess he just got home from jail. And I'll tell you who I am when I'm done after this and what I did next, okay? First, he's saying that I concocted an idea to fly Lucille Balls in here, okay? I don't know what he was even talking about. It was my idea, my concoction to fly Lucille Balls in here for my birthday weekend. My birthday weekend. It was my idea. I don't even know her. Okay? I come to love her when I met her. I know I screwed up her life all of a sudden. I don't know what the fuck I did. Okay? So he's saying it was my concoction. Now, I think everybody knows who's been with me since day one or in the last few months leading up to my birthday that Lucille Balls invited herself. I didn't ask her to come. Matter of fact, if Andrea didn't say, Lucille, you can stay with me, I don't think she could even afforded the trip. I mean, the girl's, living paycheck to paycheck like a lot of people. No disrespect to her. It is what it is. But here he is saying how I concocted this idea for Lucille Balls to come here. Now, there were over 100 people that watched this shit. I guess, he got out of jail. They wanted to see this idiot. Right? Smoke his fucking Tipperillos. Then he goes on to say how he told me day one that I could never sleep with Andrea. He warned me. It was him all along that said, Tan, you can never be with Andrea. Because I said so. This is what I'm watching. I'm like, is this a joke or what? I'm like watching this. I'm laughing to myself. I'm like, this is what this guy's telling his audience of whatever, how many people were watching. I mean, there were 100 people that watched that stream. But it was him, Al Tipperillo Miller, who said, Tan Man, you could never sleep with Andrea. Told me that early in the game. Made it clear to me. On his whatever. So I'm laughing about that. I'm like laughing at this. I'm listening to it. I'm like, does people actually believe this shit? I mean, this is the narrative. He like putting himself in our fucking narrative. He's been outed for months now. The guy gets out of jail. He's still talking about me, Andrea, and Lucille Balls. Then he says something to the fact that, him and Andrea are real close now. Him and Andrea talk. And I made Lucille Balls drink. I made her drink. Let me tell you about something about her, okay? She enjoys White Claws. Now, I never even had a White Claw, but she drinks White Claws all day. That's her thing. You know, I drink iced tea. She drinks White Claws. Is it alcohol? I don't even know what that is. I mean, I've never drank a White Claw. Okay, I thought it was some kind of seltzer drink. But it was me that forced her to drink. Tan Man made her drink. Tried to get her drunk, he's saying. Made her sick. Go back and watch this, you're going to laugh. I'm like, is this guy for real? Then he goes on to say, since I screwed her life up on Saturday night by yelling at her in the kitchen while the stream was still going, and what really happened with that? Let me tell you what happened. We went back to Andrea's. I had enough live streaming for that day. My mind was in the wrong place. They wanted to go on. They got all dolled up. They're wearing these outfits. They look great. They looked amazing, really. They both looked beautiful to me. They really did. And I was proud to be with them. No shit. I'm not trying to disrespect them, but I'm just telling you what happened. Now they're inside talking. And I'm out there by myself on the stream, which was fine. I'm used to it. I'm doing it right now. But it was their idea to do it and for them to be part of it and to come on with me. So I go inside and yes, I got excited. I'm like, get out there. It's like, get out there. What are you doing? Like they're having their own little party inside while I'm sitting there trying to entertain the troops when it was their idea to go live anyway. I did enough. And it was just like, you know, I felt like, you know, I wasn't yelling. It was loud enough for everybody to hear it on the stream. But, you know, in the end, you know, you got to really, you know, there's some people, look, I didn't know Lucille Balls well enough maybe to raise my voice, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have raised my voice. I got that. But in reality, I wasn't mad. I was just like, get out there. What are you guys doing? I mean, the reason why we're even doing this is because you wanted to. No, I didn't want to do this. And they're sitting in the kitchen drinking tequila, doing shots. And then the night just went fucking poof. The next day, I reach out to Lucille and I said, come on, forget everything. Forget about all this. Let's go to the beach. We got shit to do before you go to the airport at 5, 6 o'clock. David, listen. My time here in Tantland is over. I'm done. There was nothing I could say to change her mind. I'm like, Lucille, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. Listen, I was getting buried last night. People are trying to ruin my life here with this narrative. And I'm sorry that I wasn't in a party atmosphere mood while I'm listening to this shit. Nope. We're done. But the reason why I even bring this up, because Cowboy's saying, I called Andrea on Sunday. I said, listen, you know, forget about live streaming. Why don't you, me, and Lucille Balls hang out, and then I'll take her to the airport. This is what he's saying on his stream. And you know what the funny part was? And this is who I am, right? The one thing he did say was how tough it was when they let him out of jail in West Palm Beach for him to get home. And he couldn't get home. And you know what? I actually went into my contacts, looked them up, still in there. And I reached out to him and said, I would have picked you up, bro. If you called me, I would have came and got you. And you know what? I would have. I would have. And I bet you he knows that's true. Because that's who I am. I would have came and got him. He had nobody to come get him. I don't know how he got home. But I would have went and picked him up out of that situation. Because I do have a heart. And you know, it's not all, you know, hard edge with me. It's like, you know, somebody needs me, I would have been right there. As bad as thing got, the stupid selfie stick and what went on with me and him, I would have gone and helped him out. If he was stuck in West Palm Beach, I you know, I can't even imagine what he's been through. And I would have came and got him. It's just the way it is. I'm not trying to make myself look like a hero, but I did text him that because he was saying I didn't have a way to get home. I had a problem getting home. I said, you know what? You could have called me. I would have came and got you. But when it comes to him, at this point, I'm sure he's been through hell. You know, when it comes to him and I think really any way he wants it, that's the way he's got it.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She loves to laugh, she loves to sing, she does everything. She loves to move, she loves to groove, she loves a lot of things. All night, oh, every night. So hold tight, ooh baby, hold tight. Oh, she said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I was alone, I never knew what good love could do.
You know what's funny? When I woke up, I had his mugshot in my inbox. It was on my phone. I didn't go looking for it. I didn't know about it. That's how fast this shit spreads. Just like All-Star having my daughter's picture on his thumbnail, got all the way back to New York. And I don't know, let's not even go there, but I mean, I was at the beach yesterday. I got a text from some high-level people, and it was ugly. Like I said, I could have been shut down right then and there. So, you know, here's my daughter who texted me today, did an ultrasound for somebody and found 2 blood clots and saved the guy's life. And she was so proud of herself. And she's still an intern. I mean, she found 2 blood clots in somebody and saved his life by finding it. You know, you want to play games with her? Starting a new career. She's 26 years old. And I heard people on the other channel say, oh, she's over 18. She's fair game. She's fair game. This is the way we play this game. She's fair game. Thank God Buddy didn't feel the same way. And I thank God for that. I mean, you know, I really... Look, when I found out about that, the first person I called was him. I didn't know how to get the word out. So he was on. I called him. He picked up. And I told him my concerns. And he reached out to All-Star and said, take it down or I'll rip you a new asshole myself. And he took it down. And thank God for that. He put up some wormy fucking picture. Better that. The funny thing is, you know, on this guy's YouTube, I mean, half of his videos is like, is my name with my family, you know, I interview Tan Man's daughter. Meanwhile, there's no interview on there. It's just to get you guys to fucking click on it. It's all fake bullshit. It's like, that's the real thing about clickbait. I mean, that's what clickbait is, I guess. Oh, shit, he got Tan Man's daughter on there? Whoever cares about that anyway, but I guess some people care. I mean, why did he say he has Trump's daughter? An interview with Trump's daughter, Ivanka. Why me? What, are you going to get 5 views out of that? I mean, I don't even get it. Who gives a shit? Never understood that. Okay, so the first text that I got was about the cowboy. And like I said, I reached out to him and I sent him a text. I never heard back from him, but I said, you know what? I would have came and got you. That's how I left off with him. So if he wants to bury me now and talk shit about me, just remember, the people from here that are watching this, just remember this. When you hear my name mentioned over there, if it is at all, I don't know, I don't watch. But if it is, in a bad way, the last message I sent to him was, I would have picked you up when you got out of jail. You know, when I saw his picture, and I didn't feel like, oh, this guy's fucking. First thing I thought it was Andrea, and I reached out to her, but I guess she's got me blocked. That's how deep I'm fucking down with her. That's fine. But you know, my heart sunk for the guy. I mean, you know, I felt really bad. I was like, oh shit. You know, what's he? I thought maybe he was trying to do something on his live stream to get more views. You know, hey, you go to jail, shit, you're going viral. But it turned out to be one of his neighbors that he already explained to me when I was there that he was having a problem with. So in the end, who knows? Like I said, innocent till proven guilty. That's the way I look at it. I'm tired of being guilty till proven innocent. It just doesn't really work that way in life. Anybody can make accusations. You got to prove that you're innocent. How about innocent until proven guilty? Another DM I got. Tan, are you okay? It seems the stress of live streaming is getting to you. It was getting to me, but like I said, I got so many amazing people that came out in the last couple of days and of support that are telling me that I actually mean something to them, that they never met me, and that, you know, even though I get crazy and shit, they still feel like they can relate to me and that I'm, you know, I got a good message. And that really means everything to me right there, you know, the message. So it's what we started out doing to begin with, not all this crazy bullshit. Oh, here was a good one. Tan, why does country music donos drive you crazy? First of all, the country music donos, I really think that who's ever sending that music is just doing that to troll me. It's just another troll move. Country music. Look, I know a lot of people out there love country music. I don't. I hear country music, all I think about is Brokeback fucking Mountain. Okay? The cowboy hats. I'm not from that part of the country. Never been a yippee-yi-yay motherfucker. Okay? Just not where I came from.
Tony TV sent $5 to our foes. Who the fuck are you? Flexed biceps emoji. Crossed swords emoji.
Now that was a good donation. I don't know, I just never got into country music. You know, I see guys walking around with cowboy hats. In my mind, being from New York, something ain't fucking right. It's like, what is this, the Wild West? What are you trying to show us here? That you're just came from the fucking rodeo? You know, I went to the rodeo once at Madison Square Garden. They wear a cowboy hat. There was some really beautiful women at the fucking rodeo, though, I'll tell you that. I got a lot of respect for those cowboys, too, man. Staying on those bulls and shit like they were. I thought that was the coolest thing I ever saw. That was really great. I saw monster trucks. I saw the rodeo. But, you know, I respected those cowboys. I don't know. Just not my thing. It's just, this is me, my personal opinion. A lot of people love country music. My brother loves country music. Goes to Nashville. He always goes to see, I don't know, his wife loves one of those guys, Kenny Chesney or some shit. I don't even know their names. Who's the big guy out there with the biggest country singer of them all? You know, he's got the biggest hat. You know, I once took this girl, we went to this bar and they had that fucking mechanical bull. That was fun. You know? I enjoyed that. I didn't go on, but it was fun to watch. People getting tossed. You know? Let me ask the girls out there, this is a good question. Do you girl, any of you girls ever date guys with cowboy hats? We got some beautiful women out there. I want to know if they ever dated a guy who always wore a cowboy hat. Goo Barrymore, no cowboy hats for my girl Goo. No idea, from Ireland, not into country music. There you go. Marianne, no cowboy hats for her. Look, I didn't say anything about cowboy boots. I love women wearing cowboy boots. I don't know about guys wearing cowboy boots. Actually, I had cowboy boots when I was a fry boots. You ever hear of fry boots? I had fry boots. They were like beige or some shit. I always wore my fry boots. Made me feel taller back then, you know that? You don't want to fuck with me with my fry boots on. I'd kick you with those things with the steel tip. You were done. No, but only temporary. Fry boots. There you go, Lenny. Fry boots, baby. Lenny, love you in Discord. Thank you for being part of this family. You really adding to this. It's great. We're picking up new people. I always wanted that, as long as they're cool, and she definitely adds to it. She always says great things. Really good stuff. Jewtown, buy leather jackets. Damn, man. Did you go to Jewtown to buy leather jackets? I don't know what Jewtown is, but I had leather jackets. I had a couple. You know what I used to wear? A leather vest. Like a black leather vest with no shirt underneath. That's when I had the six-pack going. I was a badass back then, bro. Line dancing. Yeah, I never got into that either. Line dancing. It was Orchard Street in New York City. People called it by that name. No, never heard of it. Never heard of it, bro. All right, let's keep going. Well, why the country donos piss me off? Because I just don't like country fucking music. My prerogative. You know what I do love? I love Oxygen. Oxygen. Anybody out there like Oxygen? Oxygen. You know what's coming next, right? You know what's like Oxygen? Can anybody tell me out there what Oxygen, what's like Oxygen? What is like Oxygen? That's the question. T-Ray, you want to know what's like Oxygen, baby? I'm going to tell you right now. Love is like Oxygen. And I didn't make that shit up.
Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too much.
told you. Love is like fucking oxygen, man. Let's hear that again real quick. Boom.
Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love gets you high. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love gets you high.
Love is like oxygen, I told you. Thought I was kidding. All right, let's keep going. Tan, have you and Andrea had any communication at all? Or have you spoken to Jen? Now, you notice how Jen hasn't been in our chat either. Jen has a lot on her plate. You notice Dina is not in our chat tonight. She may be watching at home. Love you, D. She's been going through a little rough patch. See, that's another thing. Dina sent me a text last night. Tan, I love you. You might not see me in the chat for a couple of days. I'm going through some rough times. Blah, blah, blah. And within 10 seconds of getting that text, I called her up and talked her down. Yeah, I talked her down. She's going through a rough patch. And I called her. I could hear her tones in the text. And I called her. Told her I loved her. Told her how wonderful she was, not to forget it. And Jen's going through a rough patch too. But Jen had texted me and told me that I had talent. And with the limited time that she has to watch any kind of live streaming, I am the only live streamer that she watches. And that meant a lot to me. It really did. When she said that, it meant a lot to me. So I love you, Jen. And I hope to see you back in our chat soon. That's all I can tell you. So I thought I lost Jen and Andrea. It's a combination. They're best friends. Jen's her manager, her agent, her best friend. You lose one, you lose them both. She'll be back. She'll be back. Okay, next. This was a really good one. Tan Man, love the show. I wanted to tell you you're an inspiration to me. I'm an inspiration to them. And if you ever feel like giving up live streaming, just know you have shown people such kindness. You know what it feels like to get a text like that? If that doesn't make you keep going, nothing will. After all I've been through, after all the screaming and all the yelling and the negative energy and me coming through the fucking camera with my attitude and my misery and just what I've been through, to get that from somebody, and they were just like, I'm an inspiration to them, and I've shown such kindness. I wasn't even going to go on tonight. I went on yesterday from the beach. You know, I'm like, I need a break, man. Not even like this is... Look, for me, I could do this every night of the week. I know I could. I really could. It's not really that big of a deal for me. But you know what? Like, I was just like, you know, man, this is stressful shit, you know? And then I get something like that, and I'm like, let's do it. Let's do this, man. Inspiration. Kindness. How many other live streamers hear that shit? Everything else just shits and giggles. Let's see if we can't land this cup on a fucking cup. Get 1,000 views.
Philosophers and plowmen, each must know his want to sow a new mentality closer to the heart. Yes, closer to the heart. Yeah.
Rizzer! There's your rush, baby. There's your rush. I'll never forget when I took Harry to his first concert. It was Rush at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And he knew all the songs. Man, maybe he was 13. Got him his knish and his hot dog and his shirt. And there we were, man. And there they were, playing all the hits. And he knew every word. I once took my daughter to see a Broadway show called Aida. Aida. It was about this Nubian princess that falls in love with this, like this Roman soldier or something. It was in Nubia. You know, it was this black woman they went and conquered their lands and enslaved the people. And the songs, if you look up this show called Aida, not Evita, it was Aida. Not Evita, Aida. Aida. Like, you know, I eat Aida. And my daughter must have been about 5, 6 years old. Now, I had that CD in our minivan, because I had a minivan back then. And I played that music over and over. I loved the music. And I took my daughter to see that show. She may have been, 5, 6 years old. She was sitting on my lap during the show. And she was singing every song. I was crying. It was so emotional for me to have my little girl sitting on my lap. There they are in front of us singing these tunes that she grown to love because I played them in the minivan. And she's blasting out all these tunes. I'll never forget that. It was one of the most amazing memories I'll ever have. Just an amazing memory. I think about it and how emotional I was. I'm sitting there crying, man. My little girl sitting on my lap singing these tunes. I mean, and she's not just singing. She might as well have been on the stage the way she was belting out these tunes with the performers right in front of us that were phenomenal, just phenomenal. It was just I've lived so many chapters in my life have been just, phenomenal shit, man. Being a father was a great thing for me. Leading up to being a father, I partied like a rock star. As soon as they said my wife was pregnant, my daughter was handed to me, I stopped. I used to wear an earring. I had a diamond. There it is. The wrench, baby. I used to wear a diamond earring. Diamond Dave. I'll never forget, I was ripped in college one night. Dave, let me pierce your ear. I'm like, nah, fuck that. No, let us pierce your ear. He took like an apple and a fucking nail. Put some ice on it and shit. I was ripped anyway. I didn't feel nothing. Boom. I used to wear a diamond earring, one of the little mini ones. Real small diamond. Now I see guys my age wearing that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, I took that. As soon as my daughter was born, goodbye. I grew up. Stop the bullshit. I instead of going to bars, I was going to Chuck E. Cheese. I was going to carnivals and circuses and parks and malls and just keeping them moving, man. Every day I wanted them to be the best day they ever had. They'll tell you this. I was Disney World dad, like my ex-wife said. Great father, lousy husband. It's kind of difficult when you're trying to keep the kids moving all day and keeping everybody fucking happy and keeping everybody moving, and then all of a sudden you just need some time to yourself, man. It's like, now what? No disrespect. Why don't I put my mom... Why aren't you watching the Skank Queen right now? What are you doing here anyway, Samir? Your girl's on. Shouldn't you be watching her scam somebody right now? I'm sure there's a mark over there that's about to get marked. Marked for donations. She's looking a little pasty these days, too. You might want to say something. Just saying. No disrespect. I mean, the funny thing about her is she makes it seem like she's living the fucking dream. It's all an act. It's like an act for money. It's an act for money. The dream act for money. Look at me, everybody. I'm having the best time of my life. It's all fake. Listen, there's nobody more I trust on this channel than the people that have wrenches. They're the ones keeping me safe. If you fuck around, you're going to find out. That's all I got to tell you. The reason why I even do this, if I didn't feel safe having these people watching my back, I don't know. What are you saying, Samir? Are you saying stupid shit? I mean, we've always said you could be part of this with us. It's not that I want you, Samir. I want to turn you from being a fucking moron into one of our family members that don't have to pretend and act like a jerk off and feel like you're projecting your anger from your miserable life onto everybody else in that chat. You did it to me. Now you come here, you start new, it's a fresh start, and just blend right in and say good shit and be part of this. I don't want you. I just want you to be normal. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you got good qualities to you. I never saw it over there. You always treated me like shit. You never said a good word about me over there, but now you can come here and I'll accept you. But I'm not really watching the chat all the time. I'm not watching the chat. These people are watching the chat. If you're saying something stupid, you're gone. That's what I mean by I trust them. Every once in a while, I look down, I read the chat. Yeah, Goo Barrymore. You know, I love you now. You know that. You were like so high level here, it's not even funny. I'll say this every day of the week. When I was getting chewed and ripped to shreds on this other channel, Goo Barrymore jumped in the fire for me, and she was battling all of them. She was battling everybody by herself. Every line of text from her was in defense of us here in Tanland. And what more can you ask for from somebody? That's showing their true fucking colors. And her mod day's coming real soon. Trust me. Don't think that went unnoticed, because it didn't. RZA too. He got a mod for that. RZA was right in there battling the elements, man. I love this guy now. He could say nothing wrong to me. Nothing. I saw him in action. I saw her in action. I saw T-Ray in action. I saw a lot of people in action over there. Where other people ran for the hills because they were nervous, these people ran into the fire. In my defense, in Tanland defense. And that's all you can ask for of people. I would do the same. Problem with me was, if I jumped in there and started to defend myself, like I did the other day, I got blocked, number one. Shit, I got blocked after one fucking word. And also, you know, it would give them more views. It's like, for me to go in there and call and participate on the panel of wonderful people that he has. They really are wonderful. Beautiful women over there, kind of like our women, all beautiful people, just wonderful people. You know, they would have ate me up. And he would have loved it. Is Samir a guy or a girl? I never understood it. I mean, everybody says it's a guy. I mean, shit. Anyway, that last text that I got about the inspiration and the kindness, I'll tell you right now, if you saw who this girl was, you'd never quit this show. That's all I gotta say. Damn. Wonder what this song is. I played that already. I had some good shit queued up. Oh, here we go. This is a good tune.
That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion.
Tan, can you tell us who that person was that texted you on the beach that may have shut you down? Hell no to the nose to the no. Can't tell you that. That's the commission itself. Talk about the commission. That is the fucking commission. And they were not happy. And, you know, I was able to talk them down. Said it's under control. I got this. No fear. It's all taken care of. The picture that was up was only something that was on Facebook already. It was already public. No reason to worry. I got this under control. Don't send the cavalry. You know, don't send the cavalry, please. It's all I need.
Trying to keep up you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough.
Hey, somebody put something in our Discord today that I thought was really interesting, so I want you guys to respond to this. If you had a superpower, what would it be? Okay, and we'll read the answers. If you had a superpower, what would it be? I'll tell you mine. I have to think about it. But if you had a superpower, what would that superpower be? And we'll check out everybody's answers, all right?
brought me to my knees, pale. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? Now I've said too much. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. That was just a dream. That was just
Okay, so I'm reading this one. So I'm looking for people's. I would want the ability to go invisible. Goo Barrymore wants to go invisible. This guy's saying, so obvious, dude. Jedi mind trick, peace on earth. I don't know what that means. I know Jedi fucking Star Wars shit. I think I saw the first episode with my son in the movie theater. Bought him about 10 fucking those cyber things that light up and make the noise. Other than that, I don't really know what a Jedi mind trick is, but whatever you think. That demon will never change. Tan's mods are the best. Yeah, they are. 100%. I got the best mods. I'm blessed. No one lasts in KAF for more than a year. What's KAF? I don't even know what that means. I don't know if Samir, but if she was nice to Joni when she was under attack, that's pretty cool. Hey, there's Stinkbug. Hey, baby. Glad to see your name always. Kermit and Friends. Oh, Kermit and Friends. Nobody lasts a year over there. It's a weird scenario, man, over there. It's just, you know, is she buying views or is she really that fucking popular? I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. I put that on for 2 minutes. She's got that new guy with her. He looks like he's you know, LGBTQ. I don't know. I mean, I guess she's still, you know, she's been on a long time. She's got a lot of people watching. I just don't know how they can tune into that shit. I just don't. She has a lot of bots in her chat. Spicy Rob today. Oh, there you go. Mr. Breathman himself. I wonder what he spent his money on tonight. Truffles. She was a toughie, but she was one of the few, but I don't know. Samir attacked me big time for liking Tan Man. That's my only problem with her. Yeah, she attacked me personally. What, are you kidding? But you know what? If I can forgive her, him, her, whatever the fuck it is, I don't even know what she is. You know what I mean? No clue. Joni took a beating over there. There's no doubt about it. I'm actually glad she's here with us. I mean, you know, all she wanted was to be accepted and she wanted love, and now she can get that here. You know, it's almost like the Lord sent her to us so she can have some, you know, humans in her life, not these scammers, man. Samir be like, Carolina, she really chill. From who? I get to read the chat. My Wi-Fi's back. All right, let's keep going. No, you told us, loved your beach stream from Tuesday. It was beautiful and kept it clean. Loved your beach stream from Tuesday. It was beautiful and you kept it clean. All I ever try to do with those beach streams is play good tunes. If some beautiful people walk by, you get to see them, so it's not boring. And, you know, it's during the day. A lot of people are at work. A lot of people are on their lunch hour, whatever. Just trying to help you get through the day a little bit quicker. That's all it really is designed to be. You know, there were a lot of guys who, when I first started, you know, they wanted to see G-strings. That's why I was calling it G-string radio. There's a lot of guys out there that are just lonely. And they're also in the woods. And they'd reach out to me like, dude, when you go back to the beach, the beach, the beach. And that's when I started to think, you know, I didn't feel comfortable about it because, you know, who am I entertaining here? These fucking whack jobs? You know, for me, I'm sitting there anyway. I'm seeing it. You don't hear me commenting on it or saying anything, but shit, it's right there in front of me. I got the best seat in the house. Half the shit you don't even see to the right or left of me. Can't show that anymore. But at the end of the day, I didn't feel right for me as a 62-year-old man. And, you know, I came up with a really good excuse for these guys and said, hey, my daughter called me and said, Dad, don't fucking do that. And in reality, she never called me. I swear on my Father who art in heaven, my daughter does not watch my program. Ever. She never watches. My son watches with his friends. My daughter, never. She's very busy. She works, she goes to school, and she's interning. When she's not doing that, she's fucking sleeping. And I don't even want her to watch this shit. I don't want her to hear me cursing and stuff. She loves me to death. First one she called today to tell me she saved a life. My stepdaughter Ava, first one she called to tell that, not before her own parents, she called me to tell me that she got a full ride to college in Florida. Any school she wants to go to in Florida, it's paid for because her grades were that good. She was so proud of herself, couldn't wait to tell me. You know how happy I was about that? Because all I do is like lecture this girl on boyfriends and what not to do and just stay focused. And once you're out of high school's the most important these years, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. This is going to determine where you're headed next. I mean, it's not the end-all of end-alls, obviously. I learned that. But, you know, if you really want to be something special and you want to go to college, then this is the time to bear down. If you have a boyfriend, it's going to get in your head. And she had a boyfriend. And they broke up, and they got back together. They broke up, they got back together. And it got in her head, and she started to fall behind. But she was able to make it up, and she turned it around. So I was real proud of her. So proud that I took her out to lunch at, what's the name of that place? They got the bowls of soup that are in the bread. A lot of people like that place. I don't go there that often. They have like these bowls of soup in like a round bread. Shit, I can't remember the name. Pandera, yeah, that's it. Panera, not Pantera. Panera, that's where we went. I like the tomato soup in the bowl. Pretty good, you know. Broccoli cheese soup. I heard that was pretty good. I went there once with Aunt B. She got the broccoli cheese. That's funny. Kind of, you know, listen, I'll tell you why I haven't been going out at night in Delray, and I am going to get back to that. There's nothing going to stop me from doing that. I'm going back. It's the heat. It is so hot here. Even at night. Right now it's 90 degrees. Okay? Still 90 degrees right now. You know, I was saying, why aren't I going out and doing this? Because I'm out during the day. It's hot as shit. It wears you down. I'm exhausted. just from being out in the sun, doing whatever I'm doing, whether it's beach volleyball, pickleball, at the pool, even just being at the pool, wear you down, the fucking sun. You're right. You can never eat all that bread, Goo, but you're right. I love it, the bread, man. You dip it in the soup. You know what I love? French onion soup. Guys like French onion soup? With extra, like, mozzarella cheese and shit on the top? I love that. You know, I used to love the fall, too. But you know what? The beauty... Look, I used to say to my friends all the time that lived here, I'm like, hey, what's it like there in the summer? Look, it's not that bad. It's just, you know, there comes a time where you just want to lay the fuck down with the AC on, watch TV, watch Buddy East Coast, watch me, whatever. You know, enough is enough. You know, I get up early. I do what I got to do. I like to exercise. I run. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Shit, by 5, 6 o'clock, I'm ready for a nap. I'll lay down, man. I am dreaming about fucking live streaming. I swear to God, I'm dreaming about live streaming. This has been taking over my whole life. I'm dreaming about live streaming. Sick shit. Burnt French onion soup, Goo. I love it. I love it too, baby. Good stuff. You know, when Goo first came to us, she had no arms and no legs. Now she's smack dab in the middle of this family. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about my pickleball business. I'm really proud of myself. I'd say about 8 months ago, I had to borrow some money to get inventory. It was a substantial amount of money, but it was given to me. Almost $30,000. And I got all this inventory here. And at the end of this month, that inventory is going to be paid off, and this shit's going to be mine. It got paid off with the sales, and there's still plenty left. And now it's mine, free and clear. So, you know, all the money that I haven't made and the sweat equity that I put into this and everything I try to do to get to where I'm about to be is about to pay off for me. Okay? And I'm really proud of myself that I got to the finish line. And now I still have a shit ton of inventory that it's almost like it's mine. It's like free. And I didn't take a salary. I took what I needed to live. And I was able to get through. And now come after Labor Day, I'm done. I don't know shit. And just trying to figure out the best approach and what I'm going to do next with it. I want to go on TikTok and start doing pickleball. I'm not giving up the family. Don't think about that. It's just be a little bit of both. Maybe I'll go on TikTok at 7, do some pickleball shit, and then come on and talk to the family. I'm not going to be on TikTok forever. Not like this. It's going to be all pickleball. I invite you to come join me. You know, it'll be fun. I'll make it fun. But, you know, I'm just proud that I'm done. The noose is off my neck. And it just feels good. You know what I mean? Been a long road. But here's the problem now. Just when you think it's safe to go in the water, what the fuck do you think happens next? I'm going to tell you what happened next. Old Trumpy boy. It's going to be impossible for me to get more product after this. He's putting a 90% tariff on shit from China. In like a month or two, it's going to be a 90% tariff. The tariffs, when you're dealing with China like I have been, it's going to be impossible for me to get my shit. So it's pretty much over for me. Now I just got this inventory. I can make a substantial amount of money with what I have left. But this wonderful president of ours has just tariffed me to death. You know what I love? Sloppy Joe. You guys ever have Sloppy Joe? Yeah, it sucks. Thank you. Love Sloppy Joe. It's like hamburger meat with sauce on a bun. Fucking great. Sloppy Joe. They used to have that in school when I was in school. I forgot who I was talking to the other day. We were talking about something, and I was telling them, when I was a kid, my mother would make me cream cheese and jelly sandwiches, 2 of them in my lunchbox. And by the time it was lunchtime, it was so freaking, like, it was a little moisty. It's probably the best thing I ever tasted. You know, you get to lunch finally, and you're so hungry. I'll never forget how amazing that cream cheese and jelly sandwiches tasted. Oh, it was my hairdresser, Jenna. She's got 2 little kids, and we were talking about it. I said, oh, you know, the kid's going into 1st grade. And I said, oh, you got their lunch boxes ready? And then I started saying, oh, when I was a kid, my mother used to make me cream cheese and jelly. She goes, oh, my kid loves cream cheese and jelly. That's what she eats. Cream cheese and jelly. I said, oh my God, I love cream cheese and jelly. It was amazing. Shit, I loved it. My little lunchbox. My Magilla Gorilla lunchbox. Everybody remember Magilla Gorilla? Shit. Magilla Gorilla. It was funny though. I'm like, oh, my mother used to make me cream cheese and jelly. She's like, that's my daughter's favorite. She loves cream cheese and jelly. I'm like, holy shit, that was the best. We just had this whole fucking interaction about cream cheese and jelly. It was funny. Shelly makes cucumber sandwiches with cream cheese. Cream cheese and jalapeno. Here. Yeah, the girl that does my hair plugs. You know what I'm saying? My hair plug girl. I keep saying, hey, can you color my hair a little bit? I don't know, man. I'm getting a little gray. She's like, don't touch it. Don't do a fucking thing. You're lucky you got hair. Just leave it. Okay. You're my hairdresser. I get a haircut like once a month. You know? You know what she always says to me? Whenever you get a haircut, you make this haircut face in the mirror. It's like, there's the haircut face. She's like, look at your eyes, man. It's like, look at you. Everybody has their own haircut face. It's true. I have a haircut face. Like, what, after my haircut, I'm like, you happy? I'm happy. What are you going to say, like, as a guy to a hairdresser? Oh, you fucked up? Maybe a woman does that, but a guy, after they get a haircut and shit, they're like, you never complain. You just walk the fuck out and then you go home and cry. Ben Stiller face. My son always says that to me. Dad, I love when you my friends meet the parents. Other than that, I don't know. He's making a tan man face. That's what it really is.
In your eyes, the light, the heat, and complete. Your eyes, you see the doorway, the 1,000 churches, the resolution of all the fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. I don't like to see so much pain, so much wasted, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired, working so hard for our survival. I look to the time with you to keep me awake and alive.
I guarantee you, Ben Stiller isn't 6'2", 220 pounds of all tan man. Trust me on that. And I'm older than him. He was lucky. He had parents that were in show business. The Stillers. The Stillers. The worst is someone to end your voice to defend yourself or explain. Change the narrative for any army of people that you thought were your friends. So much anxiety about this. Joni, you have to shut it off, baby. I told you. Just shut that off. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. We're going to have some really good streams coming up. I got some people that are going to join me. You know. It's going to be fun. Just turn it off. You know. Nobody was more disrespected than I was in the last week. Nobody could be talked about more than I was. Shit, my name's on the title of 10 videos. 10 videos that got the most views on this guy's channel. My name is on there. Guy's got 1,000 views, 700 views, 800 views with my name on the title. You know? I'm like, who the fuck am I? I was able to shut it off. Goodbye. What, I gotta watch that shit instead of the Met game? I'd rather watch the Mets lose than that shit. Gotta be honest with you. I can't watch the Skank Queen. Scam Queen. Forget the Skank Queen. I never liked that to begin with. Let's just call it a Scam Queen. Doesn't it make more sense? She's not really that ugly. I mean, she's okay. But she's not a skank. You know? Let's get away from that one. We'll just call it a Scam Queen. We'll just call her what she is, man. That's it. What else we got? A lot of Andrea stuff. Everybody wants Andrea back. Cowboy was talking about you there, Joni? Of course he was. But don't worry, baby. Nobody's listening to him. He's really talking to like 3 people. You know, it doesn't even matter. If people didn't send me the clip with him talking about me, Andrea, and Lucille, I would have never heard it. Shit, I ain't going near that. I'm unsubscribed. Unsubscribed. That's all you really got to do. You just unsubscribe. That way you don't get the notice that they're coming on. You know? The girl's a joke, Shelley. She's a joke. She is an absolute joke. I know people. I know beautiful women. She is the... There is something so fake about that girl from everything. Everything. From the lighting to her voice. You know? And if you get on her bad side, you're a broke-ass Jew. Or you're a loser. Or you're... whatever. Everybody's... Look, I don't want to go back to that. We did our piece on her, and a lot of people appreciated what we did. We came here, we started this channel, and we were the Antichrist. I mean, we lambasted that chick. They got the message. Best thing she ever did was get my name out of her mouth, out of that show. You know, for me, I was treating her nice and making her feel all beautiful, because that's what I would do to any woman. You see how I am with women, the people that come visit me. I never try to make anybody feel, you know. If I take you into my heart, I don't care what you look like. You're with me, man. I'll put my arm around you. Even Aunt B, she's 86 years old. Shit, I'll put my arm around her and walk into a restaurant just so people think that she's with the... Who the fuck is... What's this guy? Looks like a gigolo. Is this guy a gigolo? I never cared what anybody thought of me. That's the beauty of my life. You gonna judge me? Look at you. Who are you to judge me? Who am I to judge you? I'm not judging you anyway. I'm not looking at you. I'm saying, hello, how you doing? You want me to hold the door for you? Hold the door. I'm not being disrespectful. You gonna judge me? I never cared what anybody thought of me. My kids used to get so worked up. We'd be in a restaurant. They're like, Daddy, keep it down. I'm like, there's nobody even here. What are you talking about? You're talking loud. I was so embarrassed. Do you really think that I care what anybody thinks of me? Like I said, in real life, I never get disrespected. Until I became an IRLer, the dark web, dealing with these miserable motherfuckers from all over the world. People have no life. This is their life, throwing mud at other people. Till I started doing this, I've never been disrespected. Why would you want to disrespect me? I don't give you a reason to disrespect me. How you doing, man? What's up, bro? All good. It's all good. You know, people wave to me. African-American men nod to me. Like, I get respect. At my size, I get respect. Believe me, I do. And it's only until I started doing this that I've experienced disrespect in my life. It's never happened before. Welcome her here, whether you like it or not, and I'm sure she'll fit right in. She's not gonna fuck around. And when my mods, and you know who you are gonna be protective of her, because she's a mark now. She's a big time mark. And we're not going to let her get beat up. She's been beat up enough, okay? You can see she's drowning in herself right here. And nobody spent more money than she did. Believe me, we all know that. But before we let her in, let's hear this song one more time, because I really do love this song.
10 men, 10 men, all alone. Dick out. Eat you out. Bring it. I stand and rise with my sister.
This time you've come too far. This time you've come too far. I told you. Don't talk back. Just drive the car. Shut your mouth. I know what you are. Don't say nothing. Keep your hands on the wheel. Don't turn around. This is for
you know, it's really about feeling good about yourself. Like, I feel pretty good that, you know, we were able to save somebody who was probably unsavable, you know? And I don't mean that like in a freaky way or anything like that. I mean, again, it's all good until they turn on you. And then it's not so much fun. And, you know, if we're going to be who we say we are here, then, look, if I can, after what I went through with Buddy East Coast, and accept him back in our chat, and make peace with him, and thank him for his apology, I think anybody could. I don't care how hardcore you are. Nobody went through what I went through. Shit, I was content for a week, man. And I was still able to just, look, I said what I needed to say in defense. But just imagine if they were doing that to me over there, and I didn't have my own microphone to defend myself. I think I did pretty well in defending myself from what they were doing over there. And I was able to turn things around on my own. But people like Joni, you know, thousands of dollars later, she gets tossed to the curb, and she has no voice, no way to express herself. And a lot of people who started with me got kicked to the curb, and they came on here, and they had their chance to say what they wanted to say about the scam queen. And, you know, that's how this channel started. So, you know, we can all feel good about ourselves, man. Look, we weren't her. She's got to live with what she did and what happened and what she did to people. But you know what? If we're going to call this a safe haven and a voice for the voiceless, and, you know, be a protector from cyber bullies, then we really have to be that for everybody. I'm sorry. You guys might think I'm wrong on this one. Dina wanted her back. I wasn't going to let her back. And then she talked me into it. And then, you know, I slowly started to realize that, you know, we're good people here. We got a great family, and we're going to be proud of that. We're going to be proud of who we are, man. We're not going to be like everybody else. Look, if she acts up, she's gone, just like anybody else. I don't think that's going to happen. If she goes back to Elisa, whatever she's going to do is on her. At least she knows when she tunes into Tanland and us, we're real. We're not going to play games. We're going to play music. We're going to play Name That Tune. We're going to talk as a family. But we're not going to treat people disrespectfully unless they deserve it. Because we could give it as well as we could take it. You know that. And me as your spokesperson over here while you guys are in the chat, which you do more damage in the chat than I could ever do sitting here. I mean, you guys got it covered over there. I got it covered over here. We got a good team. And this is a family. And I'm fucking proud of this shit. You know, I want to be proud of this. I want us to be different. I really do. I want us to be different. I want us to be different. I want us to be, you know, the home of the brave, baby. The protectors of the weak. Look, we brought Barry in. We bring Matthew Nichols in. We brought a lot of people in here that needed our protection, and we did that. We do it differently, right? We're adults. See, that's the difference. We're adults here. We're not playing Donkey Kong. I'm not wearing a fucking Burger King hat. I'm not trading fucking Disney World pins. It's not what I want to do. I want to reach out to the younger generation and be an example. Just like this girl told me today, I was an example. And I meant something to her. Whether I knew it or not, I never know how this is coming across. I don't rewatch my streams. I never know. I can only hope. I mean, Bill Davis will text me the next day and say, dude, great stream. Okay, it was good. You know, I didn't fuck up. She needs time to heal. You're right, Shelley. I mean, she's hurting pretty bad. And nobody, not one of us, has spent more money to be loved by somebody than that woman did. And this, if that isn't the end all of end alls about who this woman over there is, this piece of shit. I mean, if Joni was here spending that kind of money with me, I'd make her a triple mod. She can come sit next to me for that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who would do that to somebody? And she's not alone. She's doing that a few other people right now that have not been donating like they have. And these people are nervous and scared, like Joni, because of that gang fucking mentality over there. I think if that shit continues, I think maybe we need to go to war with them again and shut that shit down. I'm sorry. You know? I'm sorry. We need to protect people. People are scared. They're not scared of the cowboy. Scared of his face. They have bad dreams about him. He's got 3 viewers. I mean, this chick has been doing this a long time and nobody has stepped up to try to fucking take her ass down. And there are people out there that are scared right now, and I know that for a fact. God forbid, like Joni, stop sending money. She's going to get what she's getting, and now she's getting it. Now, I'm not saying that's the reason why she got outed, because she didn't stop spending money. You never know what's going to set that whack off. I mean, it's her world. You're just in it. It's her create. She's the creator. Creator of the realm. The more I think about it, I don't want to get back into this with her, but you know what? There are a lot of people that are nervous and they're reaching out to me. And I don't want to get involved really. All I can say is turn it off. Turn it the fuck off. I did. I put it on for 7 seconds, man. To see the paste and the fakeness and that fake smile and that look into the camera like I'm the most beautiful girl on the planet, which she isn't. And don't think we don't know that lighting isn't because your fucking nose looks like it's going to fall off your face with that point. We know who you are. She's got these men so fucking wrapped up with that fake lighting, it's not even funny. Never saw filters more than that. Why am I set off? Because there are other people out there, like Joni said. She's afraid of being doxxed and this and that and this and that by her fucking gang. Gang of morons. Look, I'm not going to ask TK about Joni, okay? You know what? Look, I love TK. You guys know that. Not a bad word about TK, but got to admit this. TK stuck around with her for a long time. He was there for 6 to 8 months. The same shenanigans every night. Let's find the victim. I was one of them. He was gone by then. But she was finding victims with him sitting next to her. And he knew what was going on. And he stuck around a pretty long time for that. You know? I used to see in Christy's eyes how miserable Christy was. She must have really needed the money to do this. She was getting beaten down on a daily basis, man. Ugly shit being thrown at Christy, but for $75. She was looking at her watch all the time. I mean, once she put the equipment down and helped her with her bag, she was off to the side. She didn't want to know from this shit. She had to be on camera in the car because she was in that clown car, and we all know where that came from. We don't even have to go back. Another one, Leaf. I'm looking at what you're saying. He seems like a really good guy. I don't know who he is or what he is, but he is, you know, he was right up there with Joni. I mean, you know, he is the puppet master. I guess he must work for her or something. A lot of those donations are coming from him with her own money, from what I understand. This guy ain't spending his paycheck. It's all smoke and mirrors. Everything's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and fucking mirrors, man. 100%. Not here. Here we are family.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me.
You know, it's funny. I don't need to go out in the street for content. Shit, we just sat here for 3 hours, coming up on midnight, and we are the content here. There's a family. We get together. The chat rolls. We feed off the chat. I feed off of you guys. You feed off of me. We play great tunes. It's like I don't have to put myself in harm's way and be out there waiting to be scrutinized by these fucking weirdos. These weirdos just waiting for me to show the wrong thing. Don't need to do it. I want to do it, and I'm going to do it. I'm just saying, don't have to do it. You know, is this IRL or a podcast? Used to be IRL, now it's kind of a podcast. You know? I'm the content. No, you guys are the content. Just like Joni. Did you notice when Joni came on this call, I noticed the numbers started to go up and up. She's a celebrity. She don't even realize it. She is a fucking celebrity. All you guys are celebrities. I told you that. You go on a different channel, you go in their chat room, they see you. You're a celebrity. Who died, Charlie? Nobody, really. We were just reborn. Everybody was reborn here today. Charlie's a celebrity. When he was over at Buddy East Coast, he was a celebrity. They all knew him from us. They knew Goo Barrymore. I mean, she's been out there more than us, but she's a celebrity, you know. T-Ray, celebrity. RZA, big names. Tony TV, celebrity. Just because you're not live streaming and sit in front of the camera, you guys are just as big as me. Like, I have the most amazing people with me. It's like we're all celebrities in a weird way. I know you might think I'm crazy for saying this, but I truly, truly believe that. Stinkbug, celebrity. Joni's a celebrity, man. She calls into this show, boom. Ratings go up. Now everybody's jumping over to Elisa probably to see the response, if any. Because I'm sure she got wind that she was just on this show. I really don't care. She lost Joni. She lost her. That ship has sailed. Maybe she didn't. Maybe Joni will go back. Maybe Elisa will take her back and she'll be right back in the mix. But she'll never forget that she came here and we gave her a voice. And I don't think she'll ever, ever think of us in a negative light again. None of us. And that's all that matters to me. Whatever you guys do, wherever you go, just be conscious of it. You know, your celebrity in these chat rooms. Guess that's what you call it. I'll tell you what, you can watch the reruns, Charlie, but basically what she said, she got abused. She spent a lot of money to be part of that cult. And once the scam queen was done with her, she threw her to the curb. That's it. End of story. Took a long time and a lot of money, but in the end, she got the treatment like everybody else, and now she's coming to Tanland. We're giving her amnesty. We're going to protect her. If she's here, she's good. She ventures out into other people's chats. That's on her. Some people just need the attention. You come here, you're just one name with a lot of celebrities. I mean, Joni in this chat room is just another name in this chat room. In other people's chat, she's a celebrity. It's that simple. She's no bigger than anybody else. No bigger than T-Ray, Dina, Shelly, you, Charlie. You're a celebrity. When you're not here, people ask for you. Where's Charlie been? Okay, she got the attention, but now she said her piece. I'm looking at you, Love the Tan Man. We're not looking for her to come here and be the big donor. If she wants to play a song or two that means something to her, that'll be great. It's all going to my son. We don't do this for money. I actually love when that donation shit don't go off. It's not interrupting me. You know what I mean? It does give me a chance to smoke. Usually it's shit I don't even like unless you're playing rock and roll. I don't even fucking care. If she goes back, she goes back. So what? At least she knows she could always come here. I mean, who cares? Look, love the Tan Man. I don't know who you are. I'm glad you love the Tan Man. But if you love me, you'll accept what I'm saying. And I don't know if you have a personal vendetta against this girl or what. Okay? But you know what? It's a fresh start here. Everybody who came here got a fresh start. Even myself. And we're not going to disrespect them. We're not. You know, again, Joni's in the chat. She's just another name now in this chat. There's nothing, she's just as big as anybody else. Lone Tard comes here. All of them, you know. You know, I don't have all the names in my head. You know. Goo Barrymore. Like, I don't know who's who. I mean, Joni Girl, is that Joni Girl? I mean, see, that's the problem. We don't know which one's really Joni. So you guys could hear, I mean, you mods got to know what the fuck's going on here. I don't. I mean, I don't know which Joni's real anymore. Only you guys would know that. That's Joni. They keep changing name because they keep copying my name. Okay. I mean, you know, they'll come in here and pretend they're you and say something stupid, and then we'll think it's you saying something stupid, and then I'll get upset about it. But so we need to, you know, bear down. You guys, listen, the mods know who you are. Me personally, I'm not good at that. I'm sitting here looking at the camera. I'm looking at the chat on the screen up here. It's hard to see it. You know, I'm just reading it. All right, I think we did good tonight. It's 12 o'clock. You guys, I'm sure you got to go to work, or there's other live streamers on besides me. I'm going to leave you with this song. I had a great night. I had a great day. I'm feeling strong. I feel really good right now. I'm feeling the love. I mean, I really, this family thing is really true. And I know you feel it too. And we're a tight group. And we're going to be a force to reckon with in IRL. It's like we just came off a traumatic experience together and we made it out of there alive as a family. I don't see anybody fucking with us again. I really don't. They're gonna pick out any one of my people in here. They're gonna have to deal with my microphone. You know that. I'll protect every one of you. Every single one of you. With my words. And you'll protect me with your fat fucking fingers. Love you guys. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow, man. We'll do it again, all right? Here we go.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And now, la 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 la. Our house is a very, very, very